Hello audience, my name is Isaac Atiers, and I am your bard of Bardic Logs, and once again, as you hear this cheerful music, me the inner demons are coming back once again. From our holidays and side quests, we bring forth another contract. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. Come join us, everybody, as I introduce you to Stones, Saltwater, and Scales. Oh my. Part 2.
Because the guy found that they're going to toss the guy onto the ground in front of Amleth, along with putting the flame flow down.
I will say, because I believe it is Rocco that has a high passive perception, right? Out of the group? Or do you all have high passive perception?
I only have 12.
I'm at 13.
13? How about you, Rocco?
No, I'm just at 11.
Oh,
So I have a higher perception.
So it's Amleth then. Okay, then Amleth, you would have just the point needed, above Corvis to notice the light seam as he throws this guy on the ground. The humanoid face on the dragonborn body is a mask.
A mask?
An actual flesh mask, like made from a face.
Nasty.
Oh, shit. You two. Go talk to the mayor, like, far away from here. Actually, Corvis, did you tell anybody about this person?
No, but pretty sure at least someone did see me walk through town with him over my shoulder.
Okay.
Yeah, so probably yes.
Okay. Alright. We need to get this guy to us. Alright, we need to hide this guy.
The old man looks at you. Why? Wait, that looks like a newcomer. He's only been here a week. I didn't realize he was. I see, like, lightly peels off the face mask Freddy from Scooby-Doo style. Oh, it's a dragonborn. You see underneath a copper dragonborn. Scaly skin, beautiful, beautiful scales, like very shiny. Takes care of themselves a lot. You see they are a masculine build, a bit bigger, bulkier, and with a long tail and very short horns. Oh my god.
Yeah. You are not to speak of this. If you do, I will kill you.
What? Why? What would this be connected to? This is just the dragons.
And this is a little bit more of a personal business as far as this bounty goes. By the way, we're bounty hunters. I don't know if we told you that part yet.
I assume so. I doubt 3 people, after putting out a bounty, that 3 people show up without it being bounty hunters.
Until they really stop killing.
Pretty much.
Alright, well, you two go talk to the mayor and figure out something. I need to talk to this guy alone.
Have fun, don't kill him before he gives us with all the info he has.
I don't think I'll be able to.
If anyone could kill someone before they give all the info, it's you.
I like to imagine that the Corvis kind of like puts his arm around the old man and starts like dragging him back towards the town, distract him from the possibility of intense torture happening behind you. And
Advanced interrogation techniques.
Advanced interrogation techniques, exactly. And Rocco, I like to imagine you kind of just walk behind and be like, yep, don't look back, as you guys just start trying to get this mayor to move forward. As Amleth, you drag this man into the remnants of the farmhouse to get this done before people come to pick up their items that the kobolds have looted. You tie him to a chair, and we'll do the old man first. What is with your friend? Does he not realize that, like, it was just a skin mask? Like, that means one of our citizens might be dead.
Right. This is very important.
He's talking to Corvis and Rocco. You're inside the house at this point.
Oh, I see. Okay,
Yes.
I thought it was the dragon guy that woke up talking to me.
No. Sorry. I meant we'll start with the old man, the mayor.
Okay.
The mayor.
You got it.
Yeah, my bad. But yes, the mayor. It was with him.
Is Amleth. Amleth likes to use advanced interrogation techniques on anyone he thinks might have information.
But why would I be killed and threatened? I hired you.
I don't think he meant for you to be killed or threatened. he's more trying to protect, your mind. You all old man, so no offense, but you all old.
He has a real interesting way of showing caring.
Yeah, that's Amleth for ya.
Inside Amleth, you tie this man up real quick. He has hands bound behind his back, his legs bound to the chair, and a gag in his mouth temporarily, as the mask is kind of laying on his lap. I imagine you kind of slap him awake a little bit. Hey, wake up, bitch.
You, wake up.
Huh? Hello?
Come on, rise and shine. We don't got too much time.
Fuck. What happened?
I just go out, grab a bucket, put some water in it, and I just splash it on him.
Oh, fuck, it's cold. God.
Yeah.
Damn it. What? Whoa.
All right. Look.
Bye.
Hi. We don't have much time. I need a few pieces of information.
Sure.
Okay. Now, before I get started on asking questions to you, Isaac, was there any sort of code or any sort of description on the dragon I was supposed to meet?
The dragon you're supposed to meet, the friend of Azazel, said he'd meet you nearby the town. So, if I remember correctly, he said outside along the water. So, I think he said outside of the town. So you would have to leave the town, the map area, and go roughly like 10 minutes outside the town to meet him.
Does this guy match the sort of description?
No. In fact, Azazel will just pop up. No. My bad. Not even like an actual dragon, not dragonborn. Like your guy is a dragon. This is just a person wearing a face mask. By the way,
dragons can shapeshift.
Yeah, if he was gonna do that, he wouldn't use a mask. He just needs shapeshift, Besides, he leans in closely. I would highly suggest not putting on that mask. It looks moldy.
All right, you're gonna explain what happened here.
Me.
And if you miss any sort of detail, you're gonna feel some pain. And the more that you leave out, the more that pain intensifies. Do you understand?
He just smiles. You see, that would be really intimidating if we didn't have all our pain taken away before we joined the cult. Do what you want.
Okay.
He smiles genuinely. I can't feel a thing.
You may not feel a thing.
Take a certain part of his body.
All right, well, Azazel, you want to try out our new little trick?
Which one?
You know the one that we talked about before leaving.
Wait, is Azazel with us?
Azazel is with Amleth. He's always in his eye.
Oh,
Yeah,
I completely forgot. I thought Azazel was
I have a god.
Dragonborn. I completely forgot Azazel was the god's name. I thought Azazel was that Dragonborn. The other one that we know.
Fair enough.
Like, when did this fucker appear?
Just for Isaac's sake, because it's been 2 weeks, remind me, what was that thing you guys talked about?
Using Azazel to enter the mind and basically take control of it.
Oh, yes. Yours or his?
His, obviously.
Yeah.
You're already in mine.
Fine, alright. Just put me to his head real quick. Put your hand to his head.
Well, I unwrap my bandage and I show the dragonborn my eye before doing anything else. Are you sure you don't want to tell me anything?
Oh, you got a little power. You're just gonna scare me.
Something like that. Azazel, show him everything. And I just put my hand to his head and let him do his thing.
Azazel says, yeah, with pleasure. The man's eyes widen. His pupils become bigger. Let me do a check for this guy. Like a bit of a morality check with advantage. I'm supposed to roll it twice, not once. Okay. Still not great. in his head, you can see only the surface level of thoughts. As it's not like actually detect thoughts. You can only you're basically, while you're invading his mind, seeing thoughts fly by, not necessarily reading them, but observing them as you invade his mind. You just see, oh God, what the fuck, etc., and praise Baphomet pass by. As you enter his mind, you back up. Your eye feels less magical for just a second. As you see both his eyes glow green. As you see smoke and smog start puffing out his left ear, his right ear, his nostrils. He takes a deep breath and his head leans back as the smog comes out upwards. Ah! Both his eyes are now a emerald green as he chomps his bits. Ah, well, that was fun. I'm now in control.
Alright. Tell me everything that is going on right now.
Ah, well, this little loser here was, no wonder he can't feel shit. He was highly tortured. I actually can't even feel the ropes. I'm not even gonna lie. I doubt these are scales as much as scars. One tough motherfucker he is. He literally slams his own head into the wall. Woo! Fucking good to feel alive again. Alright, let's see. Oh, there's a group of them.
Group of them. Where?
Along the seaside. They're all masquerading as humans and elves inside the town. The only ones that they couldn't figure out how to do were the fish people along the port side. What are they called? The Triton. The Triton. That's right. So you can trust Tritons and you can trust Tabaxi apparently, but anyone else, humans and elves, or humanoids or elf kind, are possibly spies amongst town.
Can you memorize their faces?
I can memorize the masks, but not, if they switch the mask, I can't tell you who is underneath, though.
Alright.
But at least I can keep an eye out for the masks themselves. He goes and rubs his temple. A blonde elf with a side shave. A human, redhead, with long curly locks. And a man, long black raven hair. Up in a ponytail. Oh, gross, a man bun. He shivers. I see.
Alright. Now, is there anything about the wyvern or whatever this Baphomet is?
They praise Baphomet. You're not dealing with any low-end sort here. This is a gang. The kobolds, the dragonborns, and the wyvern themselves keep 3 separate groups. The kobolds are furthest. The dragonborn are nearby the lair, but not allowed in the lair. And then the lair itself has the wyvern. We have to probably track the wyvern, or let this guy go, let him run, and try to follow him to his encampment so he can follow all the dragonborn. Apparently, he's mad jealous. 2 of them are allowed within the lair. Apparently, the founders of this sect, this group, the captains. There's roughly 6 dragonborn.
But there's no one. But no one is mentioned as far as controlling the wyvern?
No. As far as I can tell, the wyvern itself controls them.
Okay. Well,
there's
that's all the information we need.
Wait, hold on, he's trying to kick me out. Hold on, there's a name. Wait, quit, punch me right in the fucking face.
Alright.
Boom, you slam him right in the fucking snout, breaking the dragonborn's nose. That's right, you little bitch, you're not gonna get out of me that hard. One more time, again!
Alright.
You slam him down, punching. You see an eye start to swell up. Okay, here we go. What is it? It's... Okay, the name for the wyvern, it's Malwax.
Malwax.
But
okay,
it
get out of there.
Forlax! And it fucking gets sent out as the man yells, Forlax! Fuck. He looks up at you. You weren't supposed to know his name.
Yeah, well, we all have our methods.
He bites down, and suddenly his mouth starts to foam up.
Damn it. Well, That sucks. I wanted to leave him with his worst nightmare. I guess that solved itself. Alright.
Oh, Azazel
All
says,
right.
that was one tough motherfucker. I'm not gonna lie. Like, inside, he was trying to bite that cyanide pill the entire time.
Yeah.
Holy shit, these
Imagine
cultists are
if you got
intense.
on the wyvern.
Yeah, these guys are intense. You sure you're gonna be okay?
Well, I'm more concerned about you being okay. You are the middleman in all of this.
I mean, I'll be fine. At the end of the day, the worst that happens, I get tossed back out and we do it again. I
All right.
doubt the only one I'm worried about is the dragon, and that's why we have your contact. He boops you on the nose.
All right. Well, let's get this cleaned up. We need to get out of here and regroup.
I'm glad that when the people come back to go loot their own shit back, they're not gonna find a dead dragonborn tied up there. You toss him into the nearby river, loot him. Everything that you can loot from the area that isn't the people's, you get roughly 3 platinum and 12 gold. Amleth.
Okay.
You also get a ceremonial dagger, which is basically just like a dragon dagger with light obsidian detailing. It's no different than actual dagger. It just looks cool.
Oh.
After that,
And I'm sorry.
yes.
I'm sorry. What was the dagger?
The dagger is just a ritual dagger. Just a normal. If you want to put it, just put it as a normal dagger, or if you want to customize it, put ritual dagger. Nothing special, other than maybe it's a bit more expensive because of the obsidian lining. And the beautiful blade. I will say it is a very beautifully crafted, twisted blade.
All right. Well, I'll keep this for later. I just sheathe it into my backpack.
Mm-hmm. As you do, Azazel enters your eye again, and then in your head you hear, Forlax, 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 Forlax. Mm-hmm.
Does that sound familiar to you?
It's been a long time since I've heard of a Forlax. If this is true, this is the Wyvern King. He killed the actual Wyvern King and decided to take over, getting a bride and harem of Wyvern bitches. I gotta say, mad respect to the man.
Apparently. Alright. Well, can he be killed?
Oh, easy. Any dragon can be killed. It's just, do you think you can kill an ancient dragon?
I mean, I killed you.
You killed my avatar. If I was alive,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you would never have touched me.
Trust me. Even with your vessel, you're still a pretty powerful foe.
He smiles. That is appreciated. But
Wasn't to be a compliment.
as your temporary companion, I still worry for your health, as I do need this fine flesh bag here.
Yeah, I know. Alright, well, let's find some tavern, let's regroup, and let's think out our plan. Then we'll meet the contact and go from there.
Alright, and in that chat we had a redeem of take a drink. Everyone take a drink and make sure to hydrate before you dihydrate.
No.
Just no. I'm gonna take a second to stretch myself. Alright.
I have my coffee.
Hey, what kind of coffee do you drink in the morning? Do you like cream, sugar?
I do cream, and then I get picked on because I just use like generic BJ's hazelnut coffee instead of like getting something fancy.
You got that classic white mom in her 40s kind of creamer.
No, not quite that bad. Just heavy whipping cream.
Awesome. But yeah, Rocco and Corvis, do you guys have any questions for the old man? As I assume you just spend most of the time kind of getting info about the town. The town's name is Kelp, as you know. You guys would learn from the old man inherently, just so you guys can help form your questions, is that the town is a portside town. Trading has been cut off completely. The Wyvern has cut off all trading to the capital. This is the biggest port side of this of this place. Like, the docks, as you see, are what remains. There used to be several other docks along the port that people would lock along the shoreline to get here and start setting up at the near Helfner's Rise. Especially as the backup docks for Helfner's Rise, they have to be very massive. And you see what remains is what remains. Tons of it broken down, destroyed. The mayor does mention, though, that while the sailors from Helfner's Rise have either been killed or fled Alterra, the pirates are still there. That's where the cannon fire came from before. He highly suggests, if you want help, to go talk to the pirate captain, Sperak, who's a Kenku.
Alright, my only question is, it seems like you've all been under siege for quite a bit. Why didn't you request help from the capital? Especially since this is a important port town.
It's complicated. There's he leans down very closely. Look, the public don't know about it, alright? But the king's on a bit of a war against adventurers, alright? He wants people to stop relying on you adventurers and to rely on his forces, you know, the military, not some bands of rogues, as he puts it. Well, the thing is, though, he's so spread out thin that the average folk he uses aren't able to overwhelm the power that he's trying to diffuse. So, let me tell you, when he sends a single ship to fight a wyvern with its own occult following that's armored, that ship is gone. You can see it at the top right. Fucking slammed into the beach.
I mean, if you want us to try to, you know, push out adventurers from it, I guess the reason, good luck to him. I doubt certain kingdoms would appreciate that.
Indeed. Foolhardy, if anything. And stupid, in my opinion. As you can see, as anyone can see plainly, you guys are more than useful. More than worth your weight in gold. But I do worry about, how do I say, the expenses of this mission. If you went to, say, hire the pirates, it would be costly. It cost us more than really anything. God, last time I heard, my friend hired a pirate. It cost him tens of thousands of gold, and he did the work someone else did for 5k gold. I mean, they're pirates.
I mean, the pirates, that's kind of the whole stick, extorting people.
Yes, and this is the best situation to extort. That's why I need your help. And that's why I put out what we had for the bounty, because I don't have... All that I have went to the bounty. I can't afford the pirate. But what you could do is talk to the pirates. Learn about how their ships work. Go to the shipwrecked ship and remanufacture the cannons. Or lead the wyvern there and use the cannons to barrage it close. That's my theory. And I think you guys could do it. But that's just my personal plan. You could also do many other things.
I mean, using
as I walk up, I say, that's probably not going to work.
No? Why do you say that?
Because this wyvern has an army. And granted, it is a very small army, but still an army regardless. We wouldn't even be able to reach it before getting torn apart.
He strokes his chin. Well, we have an abandoned tower. You can either go through the shoreline and sneak into the dragon's lair, or we take the cannons and attach them to our nearby tower, our wayward tower. It's a bit of a lighthouse. You do see that there are candles lit and magnified outwards towards the ocean in several directions. I don't know how dirty it could be, but we could get it reinforced. You could hide up there and get the wyvern to attack you there and use cannons to fight it, or, like I said, if you go along the shoreline, maybe, just maybe, you could sneak towards it, but that's if you find out where its lair is. I have no idea if it's eastward, westward.
Well, this wyvern is intelligent, unfortunately. And with that, it's actually considered the king of wyverns. Overthrew the old one. So this one is...
It's I don't know if you're saying this to mess with him, but it's actually Forlax. The dragon is the new king. This guy is working for Forlax. Yes.
Well, this wyvern has a name.
This was
It's
Malrax.
Forlax.
The wyvern's
Wait.
Malrax, and then
Malrax,
yes,
and then the dragon is Forlax.
Forlax.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
I realized after effect right now that they sound kind of similar.
They do. Yeah. So the wyvern's name is Marlax, and there is a dragon that's also a part of this called Forlax. The dragon's name is the part where I wasn't supposed to know, so obviously we have a way big advantage.
Indeed. Why don't I do this? You investigate the port, go do the pirates, and also the shipwreck itself. And I will send a few people to A, assess the tower, see if we could use it as defense. B, go and, how do I put this? Send out runners to go investigate and ask about the, Forlax, see if we get any info. Besides that, would you like to go do anything else? Check out the ship, maybe investigate the shoreline? I don't know.
Well, I need to talk to my partners privately real quick before we make any sort of decision.
Indeed. Well, before I go, I do have one last question for you, Master Corvis.
Yes?
That contraption you found, the Iron Dragon's Head.
Oh yeah, what about it?
May I give it to my blacksmith to appraise and work out? Maybe we can fix up the walls out of retaliation to them, so they can't pierce the walls with them.
I see what you're doing, DM.
Rocco doesn't know this, but to remind Amleth to ask, what race is the blacksmith?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, what race is the blacksmith? Because we only trust Tabaxi and Trident. You haven't told me that yet, so I can't say that.
Yeah. That's why I gotta speak to you privately.
Well, here. If you take your time, you look at what you need to look. I'll be back, and if you're able to, please bring it by, and my blacksmith will be able to take a look to armor up. Thank you. The old man walks away, very, very slow and with a hobble.
Once he's far away, so you can't hear me, I'm going to say I'm not giving this thing up. It's a goddamn flamethrower, you two. It's what destroyed those walls, and I want it.
Well,
I like to imagine you hold it up, and like you guys could actively hear the alchemist fire still in the tank.
I'm going to commit so many war crimes with this.
I pull out my wand and I go, and I just kind of like shake it around and be like, my flamethrower is a little more compact before putting it away.
Yes, but here's the thing about your flamethrower. Yours can easily, if you use it too much, get destroyed. Mine, if I don't... There's no say such thing as using it too much. I just have to go get more alchemist fire and refill it once I figure out how it works. I might have to go back up to Helpful Spice to talk to those guys.
Well, basically, after tying the Dragonborn down, I managed to learn quite a bit of information. Well, first off, they are well trained. At least the Dragonborns are. And there's quite a few of them that are working with this wyvern. We managed to somewhat memorize their masks, but they can change it at any time, so we need to really be on the lookout. The only two groups of people that we can trust are the Triton and the what was the other one? Buckbaxian. We can only trust those two races as far as that goes, but human and elves are going to be on the watch list. with that, they have a huge group over on the shoreline. Basically, not really it's like a small militia of them, basically. But the little fuckers that we were dealing with earlier, they are really the army, quote unquote. They're more of a distraction. With that, I managed to learn the name of the wyvern and as well as a king of wyverns, which is a dragon. So basically that confirms our suspicions that this wyvern is either being used by the dragon or the dragon had set free this wyvern. So, with that, after kind of searching around a little bit more, I managed to learn the dragon's name, which is Farlax. So, I still need to meet that contact before it's too late and figure out some information. And before I could kill the Dragonborn, he decided to kill himself with poison. So, that's about it.
I would say, as you guys were talking, the sun is getting lower and starting to set.
So, it's about getting close to that time of the meeting point, so I need to go do that.
Maybe have Rocco and Corvis go look for a tavern.
Let's have a good look at that ship. It's a military ship, so it could have some useful shit in it.
Yeah, you guys do whatever you want to do. I need to do this meeting real quick.
Alright, we will have Corvis and Rocco both do the tavern and the ship, and we will end today with Amleth doing his meeting. So, Amleth, you leave the group, and you start heading to the edge of town. You travel for roughly 10 minutes along the seaside. It is you and Azazel. So, do you think we're gonna die?
Unlikely.
Well, maybe from the wyvern, but what about this? Do you think that we're gonna get killed while we meet it with this person?
Why are you saying that like we will get killed?
I don't trust dragons. I'm gonna be honest. Call me racist.
You're the one who's making them.
I know. I don't trust them, though. Call me a racist if you want. But, like, I use them when I need to.
That's specious, bro.
God, like, shrugs. Look, I've been fucked over many times by a dragon. That's just it, okay? It's my own personal beliefs and experiences. I'm just saying. I use them, but I don't trust them.
Well, with this meeting, it's going to happen one way or another, so...
Yeah, alright, fair enough. Do you want me, like, out of you while you do the meeting, so I could be, like, in a tree watching in case something happens, or...?
Well, I'm going to have you stay. I need you to fact-check this Farlax.
Oh, we're not meeting with Farlax. We're meeting with someone else.
What's it?
You don't know the name. You just been told you're going to meet a dragon.
No, I know. You said that you knew the dragon Farlax before.
Oh, I knew of Farlax, yeah.
Do you think you could recognize him today, or no?
I mean, he's a dragon. It's, like, again, depends. If he's shape-shifting, no. But if he's himself, yes, he's a giant fucking dragon.
Is there usually a telltale?
I mean, a little bit. Well, so dragons okay, so they're like actors. They tend to get really into the form. So if they're alive when a form should be dead, like a normal human or like a bunny or something like that, it's a dragon. If a rabbit takes an arrow and doesn't die, it might be a dragon that's fucking pretending to be a rabbit.
I guess we'll just have to do an estimated guess on it. So, let's go to this meeting.
As you're like talking, you hear behind you, "You must be Amleth."
You must be the person I was looking for.
Behind you, let me see, do I have her image? I might have deleted it out of frustration was trying to fix the other ones. Oh no, let me grab that image again. Just for you guys to be able to see, where is her image? Oh my god. Here we go. So it's labeled Val the Baker because it's from a different campaign, but this is who you would... Oh, god damn it. Who you would see. Let me put it on screen for you. A tall, ebony woman, very beautiful black hair with long curls, wearing a saber, a green coat, blue pants, and a blue top, with patchwork work all around it, leaf work upon the green cloak, and leather boots about it. She looks at you. Ah, it's good to see a adventurer after this long. How are you doing?
Better than most people could expect.
Good, good. I heard you guys were busy since the, the dragon killing and then the campaigns and making multiple guilds. So I'm curious, what guild do you belong to?
Well, I'm part of the Inner Demons. We're a bounty hunting kind of guild.
Never heard of them. Not important enough to have killed me then, I guess. So she strokes her chin. In that case, I can trust you. I don't have to think you're, another hunter looking for the remaining dragons.
Well, if it helps your trust, I do want to show you something.
Please do.
And I'm only showing you this so then you know. No meant to harm, not to jeopardize anything.
Alright.
And I just lift my bandage above my eye.
As you do, your eye looks completely normal. What about your eye? It's a very lovely eye. Beautiful.
What? Do you not...
Is it supposed to be something?
Yeah, it is.
Like,
Give me 1
a
second.
different color?
Yeah.
And then from
Azazel.
behind her, you see this glowing green hand go over her shoulder, wrap around her. Well, hello there, buddy. It's been a while. She turns around and slaps Azazel. Without even a moment of hesitation.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to... That's who I was trying to show.
Oh my god, you still have one epic slap. Oh my god. Whoo. God damn. She just growls at him for a moment. This is what you had to show me. This pervert.
Well, yeah. I'm just gonna apologize on his behalf.
What? Why would you apologize? All I did was sleep with her sister.
Well, I'm just gonna put you back.
No, it like slowly drifts back into your eye. God damn it.
I apologize about that.
That's fine. You do not know of our history.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you at least recognize him.
Oh, I think many people recognize Azazel. You will find.
Well, anyways, let's get this meeting started.
Indeed. So I was told by a friend of Azazel, a note showed up by Raven, calling the friend's favor for Azazel. So she leans in a little closer to your eye. I hope you're grateful to your friend, Azazel. And in your head you hear, I always am. They owe me a lot. But yes, I am here to help you, sir. A seemingly kind person, unlike him.
Alright. Well, obviously, starting off, we are currently on a bounty hunting a wyvern. Now, as far as Azazel says, and as far as the bounty goes, it's well known that wyverns are usually controlled by dragons.
Yes, we do take many different creatures under our tutelage.
With that, I managed to find out a dragon's name.
Oh.
Varlax.
Her eyes widen, her mouth drops. Farlax. Young lad, if you would know better, or would like to seek better, or even just a better life, or in general, and just not die, I would drop this quest.
Why is that?
Farlax is a spiteful man. If you kill his wyvern, he might come look for you. I don't want to assume he might also be busy, you know? But, he's a spiteful dragon. A red dragon of ancient proportions. He's a half red, half black. He's a mixed race dragon. And he has the bad temper of both sides, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I can take a guess.
Yeah, and the thing is, you know, that's kind of the issue with the dragon raids, right? Not all of us were evil. Not all of us are seeking to harm. But these, as she gestures the general direction of like the town, Farlax and them are interesting. Okay. Well, how can I help you? Would you like I can go look into Farlax, see if I can maybe keep them off your back, distract them, say someone else killed the wyvern, or are you looking for help with the wyvern?
Well, more help on the wyvern. I don't want you getting involved any more than you already have, considering your privacy.
I appreciate it, Master Amleth.
So, me and Azazel have been trying to work on something. We've been trying to work on a sort of mind control kind of deal. Managed to use it on a Dragonborn, and that's where we managed to find out quite a bit of information, including the name of that dragon.
Okay.
So, but
I'd highly
this
suggest
Dragonborn,
you don't do it if you ever meet Farlax, do not do it unless you, like, basically a last-ditch effort to save yourself, because dragons are, magically resistant. In fact, Azazel, he like sticks his little head out from your eye patch. Yeah? Would you mind if he cast a spell on me real quick so you may see?
yeah.
Azazel, cast Fireball. Alright. Hold on. I have to, like, quick, there we go. Okay, I fixed it. Okay, never mind. I just fixed my spell slot. So, boom! And then Fireball lashes out. And as it engulfs her, it wraps around. Keep in mind, I'm not a red dragon. I'm actually not, resistant to fire. But, as she walks through, a certain level of magic will not affect us, as we have the inherent resistance to it.
So not even Azazel can harm you guys.
Well, as she smiles and you see long fangs from her smile, ancient dragons are a different breed, sweetheart. You don't just become an ancient dragon from an adult dragon. You have to last a very, very long time. You're probably talking to one of the last two in existence, me and knowing a Farlax.
So this is going to be a lot tougher than I thought.
Indeed. If I were you, I would use it on the wyvern to stun it, and then take Azazel back, not risking losing him. Stun it, use the action to mess with its mind, and while it's stunned, move in yourself. That would work. Because it would be busy trying to expel Azazel while you moved in. And it wouldn't be magically based. It'd be a phenomenon of two souls entwining. That would be different.
So, you think Azazel can stun him but not take over?
That's my opinion, at least. Maybe if you weakened him, you could. The wyvern could definitely be taken over temporarily, but not for long. But let's see. The dragon, I would definitely say you're more likely to have Azazel eaten than you're going to have him take over a dragon. In your head, you hear, this is bullshit. I'm pretty good at this.
No, you're not. Alright, well, that leads into the next part of the conversation. Do you know of any sort of weapon that can harm a wyvern enough to a point where it'll start putting the fear in it?
No, but as an ancient dragon, I can do your favor right now. Do you have a weapon you would like to be gifted with Dragon's Bane?
I actually might have something that belongs to you. Or, no, wait. No, I gave it back to the Dragonborn. That's right. Shit. Fuck.
Yeah, you give it back to
I don't have that anymore. Right. Damn it.
Yeah,
Fuck.
because he said that if he helped you, you'd give it back. So now you have a teammate who's going to help you with your bounty hunting services when you start up, but no sword.
Well, I have this spear that I picked up.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, I'm still learning how to use it properly, but I think I'm starting to get the hang of it.
Well, if you give me something maybe non-magically enchanted already, not that I can't necessarily do it. It's difficult, but I could. It's more the fact that there's lots of magic within this. I have a feeling that if I added any more, it might explode.
Fair. Well, here. How about this great axe?
Ah, she picks it up. And as she yeets it into the air, you look up in the air, you look down, she's gone. The great axe lands where she was. Suddenly, above you, a shadow comes. Whew, as this dragon, massive, beautiful, chromatic green dragon. A ancient one, bigger than any castle you've seen. Suddenly, Robert and Corvis and Rocco, while you guys are doing your stuff, I will next time literally interrupt the session just to do this part. As during this time frame, you can look up and you see this giant wingspan, the size of literally a city on each wing, come out, and Claws grabbed a little tiny axe, and the axe gets sent flying up into the air as it surrounds it in like it's fog and magic. As it swoops around, it then turns back into its human form with its wings wrapped around its back. As it grabs the smog, condenses it around the axe, wrapping it, and comes down, slamming down into the ground. Okay. Sorry, had to make sure you weren't going to get touched by the smog. Hope that didn't scare you.
Trust me, I've seen a lot of things in my time.
Good. Okay, so here's your dragon, or a great axe of Dragon's Bane. This will deal double the damage to a dragon, also an extra d12, and if you switch it, she smacks it into the ground and says, "Skull!" As you say skull, it changes to poison.
Huh.
A little gift. I can't really infuse many things without poison being a part of it, so consider it extra.
Well, isn't that kind of you?
She smiles.
All right.
I do a lot of kind things for handsome men. She laughs. And when I mean laugh, I mean like that like single ant who's been single for way too long kind of laugh. You know, like the snort laugh.
Seems like there's some sort of sick desperation in your laugh.
Oh no.
Ouch.
She does look a little ouch. She kind of covers. No. She kind of looks away. Look, it's been a while, okay?
Well, I'm sure we'll meet again after this. But for right now, you can probably find a good hiding place while this entire thing goes down.
She stretches. I'll just head back to my lair and continue trying to rebuild Dragonkind. By the way, would you mind if I ask you a favor in kind for the poison edition? A simple passive favor. If you happen to see 5 wormlings traveling across the Rand, not just could you not kill them, but if you could aid them, I'd be much appreciative.
5 worms.
Wormlings. So wormlings are children dragons. Youth, not quite young dragons yet. Still barely able to fly. They're trying to regroup all the remaining dragons.
Or what?
To bring us back, so that we're no longer dying.
Well, I will give you a word of warning. While I will do nothing to harm your kind, considering I have no part in it, there are dragon hunters that are still active. In fact, one of them I met before leaving.
Oh?
So, She basically told me that if I find one, I should tell her, but obviously I have no reason to do so considering your help.
Yes.
So, with that,
She
I would
brings up
suggest
a
that...
really rapidly from her pocket, brings out a cloth that has a sigil stitched upon it. It's the sigil of the dragon hunters from the woman that you met. You mean this one?
That's exactly the one.
Yes, we're very aware of them. They're the ones that brought down our kind, that spit in our faces and invade our homes just to kill us.
Well, I would suggest that you hide out for the time being. Because after this wyvern bounty, me and my partners have some pretty interesting plans that are going to take form, including taking off these runes on my neck.
Oh, lovely ruins. Well, if you ever need them taken off, then we could definitely come to an agreement if you wanted to do something for me.
Well, Azazel could use some help. Cocky as he is not entirely sure if he could take care of it.
She starts to laugh, and you look above your head. Written out in magic is "fuck you."
Anyways, I'm sure that with your help and Azazel's, we would be able to get these runes off. And once we do, we could offer you a sort of sanctuary, complete and total safety, as far as you and your kind. But that Farlex, I think he may be the outlier in that safety.
Farlax is full of anger. He hates what the humans and hunters have done to our kind. Understand that it's not... None of it is personal. He just hates you.
Well, with that, I think that'll conclude our meeting. I appreciate your help.
Indeed. And I'll think about a good price for the ruins. I appreciate the sanctuary, though. Maybe... If I do that for you, you can give sanctuary to the wormlings and let them stay there.
Of course.
I would let you know beforehand, as I'm not unfair of a woman, a dragon, both I suppose, is they're not just the base kinds. It's every kind of wormling. It's a literal. There's multiple groups of them out right now exploring. So, if you were to do that, I wouldn't want to do this and then have you show up to your mansion being filled with basically an entire preschool of children. So think about that. If you like my help, I would like you to help with the kind wormlings. Just think about it. Ponder it.
Well, I'll do my best.
Well, thank you. And with that, she turns into a ferret, waves very happily, and runs off into the forest.
She seems nice.
Yeah. I guess. Poor dragon.
Alright. Let's head back.
Alright.
We're done here.
You head back, and we'll end today's stream as next time we will go into the tavern and look at the ship with Rocco and Corvis. But for now, we return back to the town with Amleth carrying his new Dragon's Bane axe, poisoned, top grade. Oh yeah, thank you very much for watching, everybody. If you have been, I am Wolfer28, and these are my inner demons. Feel free to say goodbye, everybody. And I should start asking, do you guys have any socials you want to tag at the end of streams?
Nope.
Social media is poison for the mind.
Investigate 9/11.
Valid. All right. And if you like that video and like to see more content, please drop a like and subscribe to Wolfer28, or give us a follow and a rating on both Spotify and iTunes as Bardic Logs. Thank you very much. We will see you next time.